everyone, welcome back to Motorgraph World channel. I'm BK Kang, the race driver from Korea. Today we are allowed to have just 2 hours of test drive. This is going to be a very quick review on brand new GV70. You guys might think that this GV70 looks a little bit smaller. In fact, it has the longest length and longest wheelbase in the segment when compared to the X3 or GLC or even with the Porsche Macan. You have a very large Genesis crest grille, and this one is the design for the standard model. And if you choose the sport package, then you will have different texture of the grille and different finish of the grille. It looks more black, and this one is like a dark chrome. The underneath the front bumper also comes with the 2 different design, especially this air intake hole. The size of the hole is much bigger in the sport design package. Tire is 255 by 40 21-inch Michelin Primus all-season tire. I think the best beauty of this car is this angle around this D pillar, because there is quite unique chrome line dropping just behind this C pillar. If you choose the sport design package, then this will be much darker one, and this rear fender gives you a very masculine look. I have to admit that the overall shape of this part is quite similar to Porsche Macan. The angle of the D pillar is really aggressive. So it gives less luggage room inside, but it's more stylish back and exterior finish. So it gets one thing and it loses one thing. In the GV70, there are 12 different exterior colors set, 4 for matte painting, 8 different colors for metallic painting. My preference is definitely Cardiff green. The red color also looks very sexy here, and even this silver, Cheville silver, looks very masculine. So the very first impression after a couple of miles that I drove this car, quite satisfying. Most of the first impression that you get when you get in the car for the first time, it's usually coming from the interior design, ergonomics, the finish of all the materials that you can touch. And this GV70 gives almost A+ on every aspect. The seat has a lot of adjustment features. It's what? This is amazing. I didn't push the button, but I just touched this on top of the button and it detects where my finger is. Wow. The thickness of the cushion is really rich. It gives you a very solid feel. After you adjust the side bolster quite tight, I think it's a perfect preparation for real sport driving. The vision from the driver's point of view is quite very open to every direction. Especially I really like this quarter glass. You're still sitting a little bit high, so you can look down all the hood way up front, and even the rear window is quite large enough that you can have a full view with this rear view mirror. So in comfort mode, 0 to 100 gives you 5.4 seconds. Put it sport. Again, launch. 5.1. Yeah, this is the exact same number that Genesis claimed about the acceleration performance of this car, but this figure is quite impressive because this is the standard model without the sport package, so it does not have Sport Plus mode. So I just tried the sport mode, but still 5.1 second. Remarkable. I'm just revving about 1500 RPM, and the speed is almost like a 100 kilometers per hour. It revs just beneath the 1500 RPM, but still you have a lot of torque. And it goes to coasting mode. So after changing to eco mode, the average fuel consumption is slightly getting better. I just drove about 5 miles. The overall ride is quite superb. I was quite impressed. In this uneven surface, it just goes over it. You cannot barely feel any impact or big shock or any annoying vibration. It's very stable. I'm doing like 105, 106. The only thing that you can hear at this speed range is very little wind noise around this rear view mirror. So from now on, I'm gonna use the sport mode with the paddle shifter because there's a very twisty winding road ahead. So downshifting, it's not that aggressive. It only allows you to go up to maximum 5,000 RPM. No matter how you try to downshift multiple times with its pedal. The front tires have massive grip. It's 255 on the front. The initial response of the steering, I cannot tell it's sharp, but it's very stable, constant, and predictable. And that's what usually most people want in this segment. Okay, now I can hear the tire noise. I really like the chassis setup of this car. The four-wheel drive system, it automatically distributes exact needed torque to each wheel. So for example, when you reaccelerate out of the apex, you can actually feel that more torque is going backward, giving you a little bit of a rear-wheel drive car feeling. It's really a shame that we cannot test drive the Sport Package version, because the Sport Package version has the ELSD at the rear axle as standard. So probably it will make this driving a little bit more fun. But still, with this standard package, it's very enjoyable. It's very pleasant drive. Hear that? Oh, now we can shift down all the way up to 6,000 RPM. The shifting strategy has been changed. I don't know why. It did not happen 1 hour ago. Yeah, even in comfort mode, it revs up to 6,000 during the downshifting. No, it's unleashed. How come? I have absolutely no idea. This is the first generation of the D-segment SUV. But after today's test drive, and in some aspects, GV70 is doing a lot better than competitors. So the best possible fuel economy that you can get on highway cruising is around 10 or 11 kilometers per liter. But we did quite a lot of sport driving on a winding road and power test on highway. So after about 110 kilometers of journey, the average consumption is just below 5 kilometers per liter.